Poštovani gledaoci, dobrodošli u novu epizodu SWISHCAST Podcasta. Sa nama je trenutno košarkaš Baskonije, inače pobednik dunk kontesta u NBA-u, poznat po svojim sjajnim zakucavanjima, Hamidou Diallo. Hamidou, first of all, how are you?
What's up, man? How you doing? Good. Can't complain.
First, how's the trip? How's the flight to Belgrade?
It was a good flight. Can't complain. We made it here safely, so that's always good.
Firstly, I wanted to ask you to tell me your short life story and how do you fell in love with the game?
So basically, I've been playing basketball pretty much almost my whole life now, and I fell in love in my neighborhood, Queens, New York, Left Rack City. It was just a way out for me. It was a sport that could just keep me focused and just all the time it kept our community together. So the more I played, the more I fell in love with it, and it's been a long journey, but I'm happy where I am. I'm loving Baskonia so far. I'm loving Europe. It's definitely been something that I've been looking forward to. So to finally be here and be playing here, it's amazing.
Was there any specific moment when you were growing up when you have in your head, I'm gonna do that for basketball?
Yeah, I don't think there was a specific moment because I was always like a late bloomer. I wasn't really good at basketball right away. It took time, it took a lot of work for me to get just to be in conversations of being a professional. So I feel like in high school around like 11th grade maybe I started to notice like, all right, I could really be good at basketball and this is something that I could really focus on. And then I later committed to Kentucky, and if you know Kentucky is just known for guys making it to the NBA. So that's when I started to really see my dreams getting closer and closer. So I would say when I first got offered by Calipari and then I committed to Kentucky, I started to know like, okay, I can make this a profession.
Who are your biggest role models early on?
I think growing up for me, my role model was Dwayne Wade. As somebody that I always watched and I always used to love seeing him play, and I try to model my game after as much as I could. And it was great being a rookie in the NBA and getting a chance to play against him for his last year. And now, it's even so surreal. I'm signed to Li Ning under Dwayne Wade. So it's something that, just a full circle moment for me. So him being my favorite player growing up to later on being signed to the brand that he is, it's something that is pretty dope and pretty inspiring.
After high school, you moved to one of the best college programs for basketball, Kentucky. How you can rate that experience and to tell me more about that time where you were Wildcat?
Yeah, I think Kentucky was great for me. When I committed to Kentucky, John Calipari, he's a great coach, a great guy, a great person, somebody that I still keep in contact with and I can still speak to. So it was like being a professional before I made it to professional. Kentucky does everything at the highest level possible. And it prepared me to be a pro. I went through a lot of adversity. I went through a lot of good moments. And they say your professional career is like a roller coaster. And that's everything that Kentucky prepared me for. And it was probably some of my best moments playing basketball and being a teenager, being able to be on that Kentucky campus. It's nothing like it.
How you adapted shooting guard style of basketball to you, because we see that you're really tall for that position.
Yeah, I feel like some people say I'm really tall for the position, but I feel like in the States, a lot of guys that are like my size are sometimes shooting guards. I could play the 2-3, sometimes even the 4. With where basketball is going, positionless and just finding matchups and just trying to play to whatever helps the team. So I don't really look at positions as a stigma, so to say.
Let's go back to draft night. What you remembered most from that evening?
Draft night, the thing that I remember most was just hearing my name being called and seeing my parents cry and be happy for me. Because it was a moment that I really worked hard for and a moment that growing up as a kid I never thought was possible. So to hear my name called and to be a part of the NBA, it was something that was like a dream that I would never reach, and for me to accomplish it, I was pretty amazed, and I was really happy that night. It was a great night.
How you felt when you first met Pol Džordža and Rasel Vestbruka in the facility?
Yeah, it was great. I think my rookie year, having those two guys be my veterans, it really put everything in perspective for me. Two really great guys, two really great players, but most importantly, I think they just helped me off the court as much as I needed with anything I needed. During my rookie year, there was always one phone call away, so it was something that was great, and you create lifelong bonds and friendships, so pretty dope.
Do you have some story to tell from your period in Oklahoma? Maybe some anecdote? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think Oklahoma was a great organization. I mean, my time there, I mean, I think they really showed me what being a professional is and what does it take day in and day out. I have a lot of stories about things that was happening, but we'll save that for another day.
Now I would like to talk about the event that a lot of people know you from, 2019 dunk contest. How you reacted to the call from competitions?
I think at first it was something that I was just doing for fun. I never really looked at myself as like somebody who's like really interested in dunking. It was just something I was doing for fun. And then I had the opportunity in the dunk contest to go out there and try to win. I mean, everything I do, I try to win. And I had this special dunk with Shaq that I was gonna save it for my last dunk. But the guy that was there who was helping me, he was like, we're gonna do that first. And I feel like it just set the momentum for me to see that people see me jump over Shaq. It was like, wow. So it was a good moment though.
Yeah, even I remembered when I watched me and my brother in our room at 3 a.m. because of the time difference. We saw Shaq coming out, and when you jumped over him, we was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy, yeah. It's a crazy time.
Yeah, can you tell me a story behind the dunk?
It was really no story behind the dunk.
No story,
so
yeah.
like I never practiced it. We just asked him would he be willing to do it, and he said yes. And we just did it. If I had to do it again today, I don't know if I could do it, but when I seen all the fans in the gym and everybody was to their feet, I was just so excited. So my body just did something that I didn't know it was capable of, but maybe I could still do it again. And when I see a lot of people in the gym, I get excited, and the energy just makes me want to play better, want to be better, want to do better. So,
is there any dunk you wish you had tried?
I had a dunk that I wish I had tried. It was involving a car. They wanted me to do the dunk contest again every year, but I always was like, I didn't really want to do it again because I had already won it, and I had a couple of dunks in stored, but maybe one day.
After that, when you slowly fell in that NBA shadow, how you dealt with that fall down, and how much was it hard for you?
I just feel like the NBA was just, you fall in this pattern, and when you're on a team and your team isn't really doing so well, you could get lost in a pile of cards, I should say. And it just didn't work out for me, but I wouldn't say that I took it anyway. I think sometimes things like that just happen, you know, and it doesn't define me, who I am as a player or who I am as a person. I feel like now, with playing in Europe, for example, I mean, you still have a lot of talent here. You still have a lot of great players here. Of course, I mean, the ultimate dream is to play in the NBA for as long as you can. But sometimes, I mean, it just doesn't work out like that. But I wouldn't say like it was like a downside of it, because it's like, you look at my stats, I literally got better every year. Percentages, numbers, points, rebounds, like across the whole board. It's just sometimes you get lost in a pile of cards, you're on a bad team, and things just don't work out for you with the organization the same way that you thought that it would. And you try to find yourself in a new organization, but they already have their pieces that they're trying to work on and stuff like that. So I would say it's just the NBA is a really hard place right now for talent. It's more of a business, I should say, but ultimately things like that happen. I mean, it's life, it's adversity, and I'm happy to be in Europe. I'm happy to be in Baskonia. and my journey will continue. Will it end in the NBA? I don't know. Will it end in Europe? I don't know. I just try to live like every year as a new opportunity to get better, a new opportunity to play basketball and meet fans all across the world. I mean, right now we're here. I get to meet you. You told me you was watching my dunk contest at 3 a.m, maybe 8 years ago. So, I mean, basketball is global, and it could take you many places that you never thought you would be, but this is the good thing about basketball, so I'm excited.
In Shaanxi, China, I followed your YouTube channel and I saw that you are really popular.
Yeah, definitely.
There. And what you can tell me about that experience?
Yeah, China was great. I like China a lot. They treated me so well, the people there, the fans, and my teammates. It was a great experience for me. I loved everything about it. A lot of good things happened for me in China. I just felt like it was time for me to see like what Europe is about. I hear a lot of people say like this is the best league in the world other than the NBA and stuff like that. So the competitiveness in me wanted to just come to Europe and be able to play European basketball and see what it's like. But as far as China, I mean, China was great. It was a great experience, and I love China forever. Yeah.
Now you are with Baskonia, and what you can tell me about negotiations with the club this summer?
Yeah, it's been the negotiations with the club. I mean, it was pretty solid. I got a chance to talk to Felix, the GM. I got a chance to talk to Coach, and I feel like it was a mutual interest. Like I said, I wanted to see the European market and see what it was like, and get a chance to play in Europe. I mean, I always used to see videos of fans and stuff, how exciting and how crazy it can be. So the basketball player in me always wanted to just try to test out playing in Europe. So now I'm here, now I'm getting a chance to live that moment, and so far it's been good. I mean, definitely some things I wish that could be better with us on the court, winning some more games and whatnot, but it's a learning curve and we're getting better each and every day, so that's all that matters.
How are you adapting to European style of basketball and this style of living?
Yeah, it's been great. The living has been great. My family's here, so I got my kids with me. I'm excited for that. I got my girlfriend with me, so I'm not too worried about lifestyle-wise. As far as basketball, I mean, basketball has definitely been different, and I've been learning every day on how to adapt to the European style of play. And it's been good, though. It's been good. It's been a good learning curve for me. We have a great coaching staff who's been helping me every day, just learn, watching film, and understanding the different things that are being done here in Europe that we don't do in American basketball, I should say. So it's been good, though. Overall, it's been a good experience.
Your first time here in Belgrade, Serbia, and what you heard about Serbia and about us?
I heard it's a great place to play basketball. So I'm excited for tomorrow. I know it's going to be a lot of fans.
Did you see the atmosphere?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos. Even before I came to Europe, I've seen videos. So I had Serbian teammates that used to always tell me, Serbia is the place to play basketball if you want to see real fans.
In our arenas.
Yeah, so it will be excited for me to see it firsthand tomorrow.
Now, for the end, 5 flash questions. Toughest player you ever guarded?
Toughest player I ever guarded, I would have to say prime James Harden.
Your favorite teammate?
My favorite teammate now or ever?
All time, ever.
My favorite teammate all time, I'm gonna say Dennis Schroeder. Just an ultimate vet. Created a lifelong brotherhood with him, so that's definitely my favorite teammate all time.
One game you will never forget?
One game I would never forget will be my first game in the NBA, playing against the Golden State Warriors.
Best dunk you've ever done in both practice or games?
Best dunk I've ever done was 100% jumping over shot.
And what would it be if you weren't a basketball player?
If I wasn't a basketball player, ooh, that's a good question. I have no idea what I would be if I wasn't a basketball player.
All my guests tell it was a hard question.
Yeah.
Really hard question.
If I wasn't a basketball player, I would be That's a hard question. I don't even know. I can't think of anything. If I wasn't a basketball player, I would probably be doing something with like business, entrepreneur. I'm really like into business, and I'm really into like growing companies and working for a company and trying to build a company up. So maybe something like that, I would say.
Poštovani gledaoci, bio je ovo Hamidou Diallo. Hamidou, thanks for your time.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
One message for the fans.
I'm excited to be on this podcast. I watched a little bit of his clips and whatnot, so I'm excited to be a guest here. I'm excited to play in Europe, and most importantly, I'm excited to be in Serbia and looking forward to play tomorrow. Hopefully it's a great atmosphere.